Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hoping everyone is fine and healthy. Today I have for you the beautiful city of Al-Ula in Maidan Saleh in Saudi Arabia. These are beautiful destinations with an extraordinary human and natural heritage encompassing more than 200 years of unexplored human history. You enjoy the drive through beautiful areas, and I give you a heads up about all those historical and culturally rich places, and also about this video, which is unique and interesting. Why unique? Because the places shown in this video are very historical and cultural. And why interesting? Because of the two incidents that happened to me during my visit to Al-Ula. The first was when I was lost in a jungle at 8 p.m. Not my fault, but my GPS lady who wandered me nowhere until I got help. The second was when I lost Wi-Fi on my phone and got stuck without having any driving directions. I'll share the incidents with you shortly. There are many hotels, farmhouses, RV, resorts and tent houses to stay in Al-Ula. The rent varies from low to high ends depending upon what you choose and where to stay. I stayed in a beautiful farmhouse in Al-Athir area of Al-Ula. It was centrally located to all the tourist destinations. Now, please follow me to have a round of this beautiful farmhouse surrounded by fascinating mountains, stunning landscapes and breathtaking views. This farmhouse has orchards loaded with oranges and tangerines, and the owner has always been very kind to allow us to pick them. I used to have a couple of them in the morning, and they were very refreshing. Before going into details, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel, like and share it, and press the bell icon. Some of my friends have asked me how one can subscribe to my channel, like and share it. Please give me a minute to briefly explain the process. Friends, when you open the video, you will see the title at the bottom of the video, and further down you will see the channel name, which is Aesthetic Vibes Bilgrami. Just opposite to it, you see subscribe button. Click it once and you are done. It is quite easy to subscribe from your mobile or cell phone, and you can like my video by clicking the thumb sign and share it with your family and friends. We drove 700 kilometers to Al-Ula from Jeddah. The drive was beautiful and breathtaking, passing through the valley formed by volcanic rocks and sandstorm mountains. The highway was nicely built with clear signs. There are two ways to drive to Al-Ula from Jeddah. The Medina route is 40 kilometers longer but better than Yanbu. The Yanbu route to Al-Ula is mountainous with slower speed, but you can watch camels on the road. So please be careful. Take Route 55 from Jeddah to Thuwal, then Route 15 towards Medina. Take the U-turn at the small city of Anqa and continue following signs of Al-Ula on Route 322, Route 375 and Route 70 to reach the city of Al-Ula. The farmhouse where we stayed was just awesome, surrounded by beautiful landscapes and some stunning views. It had a swimming pool and tent houses. If you want to rent a tent to stay there, you must experience it, and you will have a nice time. My cottage was good, and the rooms were acceptable, but the toilets needed some upgrades, which I understand the owner will get them soon. The farmhouse was decorated with twinkling, beautiful colored lights in the night, giving a stunning view of the area. You can walk in the garden, have tea or coffee and dates, and the courtesy was of the farmhouse owner. So thank you, Mr. Muhammad, who was the owner of the farmhouse, for all the hospitality that you provided to us. Thank you so much. Please visit www.experiencealula.com to know more about Alula and Maidan Saleh and to buy Alula Experience tickets. There are some ticketed tours and some free to go. I recommend purchasing tour tickets beforehand. These tours take you to Hegra, Dadan, Ikama, Old Town, Hegra by horse carriage, Hegra at night, Dadan and Ikama by the night, Jabel al-Fil, Maraya, Hegra historical train station, Maidan Saleh, and many more places. These tours have different tours at different times, so please choose them wisely. We will explore the towns of Alula and Hegra. In Hegra, you will experience the tomb of Lihan, Jabal al-Banat, Jabal al-Thlib, and Jabal al-Amir, besides the Handicraft Museum and Jabal al-Fil, which is popularly known as the Elephant Rock. Let me tell you a little bit about Winter Park, which is the place to board the buses taking you to your destinations. It is a beautiful park with an information office, plenty of parking and grassy areas to sit and relax, and food chains like Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts. You must reach Winter Park 60 minutes prior to departure time to board the buses. They do not allow you to enter tourist places with your car or without tickets. You can do 2 paid tours in a day and visit other free places thereafter. This is what I did and visited many beautiful spots in Alula and Maidan Saleh. Have you heard about Petra? I'm sure you did. Petra is a famous archaeological site in Jordan, a Nabatean civilization in the 3rd century BC. Hegra has been discovered recently in Saudi Arabia, becoming the first ever UNESCO World Heritage Site in Saudi Arabia. Let me tell you a little bit about its inhabitants, the Nabateans. They were nomadic Bedouin tribes who gained wealth by controlling key trade routes. Nabatean kingdom in Hegra deciphers through the tombs and inscriptions. Out of 7,000 inscriptions found in Hegra, only 100 of them have dates written on them. Not only spice trade, but Nabateans also had architectural and hydraulic capabilities as seen on Hegra tombs. So long story short, the spice route made the Nabateans rich. So let me tell you quickly how I was lost in the jungle and got back on my way. It was around 8 p.m. when my GPS directed me to turn right on the road, which looked suspicious to me. But I took the turn, and in minutes I was on a narrow dirt road with no houses and no living creature seen anywhere. Following my GPS, I drove, but soon found myself standing in front of a pool of water on that muddy road that cannot be crossed. The road was narrow that it was difficult to reverse my car there. Now was the time to use my driving skills, which I used, and succeeded in reversing my car. So now I was driving about a half a kilometer from one end to the other end, and GPS was saying to take U-turn at both ends. I did it, I think 3 times, and then I realized that, what has happened. When the signals are weak, GPS often malfunctions and is stuck in a loop. not only in the forest but within the city as well. So the best thing that you can do is just drive about 100 meters out of that loop and you'll be on your way. And I did the same thing, and GPS started showing me the right way. Your tour will have an experienced Arabic and English speaking guide guiding you through each stop on the tour. The bus will take you to Hegra Welcome Center, staffed with very nice, respectful, courteous, and helpful people. Hegra tour includes the iconic tomb of Lihayan, who was the son of Kuza, followed by Jabal al-Banat, Jabal al-Ithlib, Jabal al-Amir, and a handicraft museum. See more than 100 remarkably well-preserved tombs carved into the stunning sandstone landscape of Alula at sunrise and sunset. Hegra and other places remained unexplored for a long time, although there are more than 200,000 years of human history. These places are now active excavating sites where a lot more information and miracles are yet to happen. So why don't you tighten up your belts and write your own story just like me by discovering hidden tombs, sandstone outcrops, historic dwellings and monuments. If I must summarize Al-Ula in just one sentence, then I'll say that it has a fascinating collection of more than 100 tombs telling the tales of ancient people and the culture of this amazing city. The first important tomb I visited was the flagship tomb of Lihayan, known as the Lonely Castle. It is the largest but incompletely built tomb in Maidan, Saleh, standing at a height of about 72 feet. It belonged to a very wealthy Nabatean. You can estimate the wealth difference by the size, type, shape, and other structures of the tomb. They do not allow anybody to enter the tombs, but you can go up to the entrance. Even though the architecture of this tomb is unrivaled, the entire structure was never completed. Towards the base of the tomb, the craftsmanship is not as precise. Still, it is one of the most iconic places in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and a place reflecting history and lessons. Jabal al-Ithlib is a glorious natural mountain and a cultural site. Historically, it was a place of worship for Nabateans who were ancient Arabian nomads from the Negev desert. It is also known as Divan, where gatherings were organized. Watch a rock-cut chamber inside the Divan, which was once a venue for banquets and meetings of the city leaders. By the side of the Divan, there is a natural narrow passageway through the mountains, perfect for a photo. The cultural roots and mind-blowing landscape of the mountains attract tourists from all over the world. Continue your journey to discover Jabal al-Ahmar, home to 18 tombs. Some have been excavated recently. In Arabic, al-Ahmar means red, hence the name al-Ahmar. Then the next day, the second incident had happened. We had to reach the south gate in Maidan Saleh to ride a horse carriage at 4 p.m. While ready to go there from Winter Park, my mobile Wi-Fi stopped working due to some glitch in the system of the service provider. It was already 4 p.m. and there was no chance to go ahead with the ride. At a new place, I thought it better to reach my hotel rather than adventuring, in the city without GPS. Even from Winter Park, I did not know the way to go back to my hotel. So I was thinking about what to do and how to reach the farmhouse. Then I thought to call upon the owner of the farmhouse to come and escort me back to the farmhouse, which he very kindly and generously did. He was there in 15 minutes to take me back to the hotel. Friends, I understand new places where you do not know people and lost your way, especially in the jungle with no help around. You just need to stay calm, make plans to resolve the issue, and think about what best you can do. Saudi Arabia is very safe country for people, and I was sure that nothing will go happen to me and others in this situation. This is Jabel al-Fil, Elephant Rock, sitting in the golden desert sand as Al-Ula's geological marvel. This spectacular rock formation resembles an elephant with its trunk touching the ground, becoming Al-Ula's one of the geomorphological wonders and an iconic landmark. The trunk and body of this monolithic red sandstone elephant were shaped by millions of years of natural forces such as wind and water. As the sun sets and the colors start dancing in the sky, the elephant turns into a magnificent shed of red color. Entrance to Elephant Rock is free and on the back side. Parking is very artistically made by date palm leaves, so basically it is an eco parking. Elephant Rock opens from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. the next day. While you are there, roam around or take a seat in the comfortable and stylish sunken seating. Sit back and enjoy the view of Elephant Rock. There is also a restaurant named Salt Restaurant, more like a cafe and fast food restaurant. I'm sorry about that. And it's not very expensive either. So friends, with this, our day 1 in Al-Ula was over, covering a good part of the city and tourist places. In the next video, you will explore Dadan and Ikma vintage tours, Al-Ula Old Town, and some other places. Unfortunately, I cannot show you Hegra by horse carriage because we could not reach South Gate in Maidan Saleh since my GPS stopped working and I lost my way. However, you people can take it, and I guarantee it'll be a fun. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye bye, please take care and stay healthy.